Exercise 12C Part 4, Transition Matrix Modeling using Sn plus 1 equals Tsn plus B. So these ones here, what you have is where we are either multiplying the matrix by a number or adding another additional matrix. In either ways, it's a little bit more complex than what we've dealt with before. So what we're going to have to do is when we're solving these, we just have to do things in a systematic fashion and everything should be okay. So here, what we're going to do is start with this first example 1 from 2014 MAV Practice Exam 1. A series of rehearsals for the school musical Singing in the Rain commenced in March. Each week, participants could choose extra dance rehearsals or extra singing rehearsals. A matrix equation used to determine the number of students expected to attend extra rehearsals is given by that particular equation there. When Rn is the column matrix that lists the number of students attending in week N, the attendance matrix for the first week of extra rehearsals is given by this particular value. R1 being 65, 10, dancing and singing. The number of students expected to attend extra dance rehearsals during week 3 is one of those following answers. So here we go. So this time, a few things that we have here. This says R1, it's not R0. So what we're going to have to do is if I label this as T, and let's just call that B for just a second. What I'm going to do is that R2 is going to be T times R1, take away B. And then to find the third week, it's going to be T times whatever that answer for R2 was, minus B. And then whatever the top answer is going to be dance, whatever the bottom answer is going to be for singing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as follows. So I'm going to let T equals 0.8, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6. I'm going to let B equals 4 and 8. And so, and R1 is equal to 65 and 10. So T times R1 minus B is going to be equal to, so that's after this, that's in the second week. That's how many kids will be dancing, and those how many kids will be singing will be in those two. So now R3 is simply that same bit of arithmetic. I'm just replacing R1 with R2. And this one with the CAS, you can just simply highlight and replace. So 42 students will be dancing, 9 will be singing. We wanted to find who's expecting extra dance rehearsals. Well, there'll be 42. 42 students will be doing the extra dance rehearsals. Example 2. A school is running extra maths and English classes each week, with students being able to choose which extra classes they would attend. A matrix equation used to determine the number of students expected to attend extra classes is given by that recurrence relation, where Sn is the column matrix that lists the number of students attending in week N. The attendance matrix for the first week is given by S1 equals 104 for maths, 92 for English. Calculate the number of students who are expected to attend extra English lessons in week 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to do all of this on the CAS, and then I can annotate accordingly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and put the transition matrix in that you can see. I'm going to multiply that by S1. So this calculation I'm doing here, this is for the second week. Minus 7 and 9. So that's how much that's how many kids would be doing maths and English in the second week. So 109 doing maths, 71 doing English. And then I'm going to click and highlight, replace that 104 and that 192, this one here. And there we go, we've got, we'll round it to 107 and 57. So I'm just going to screen cap this like so. Now in a previous example, I'd usually suggest that we'd check this and this number here to make sure that the totals are the same. So let's do that now. 109 plus 71 gives me 180. 107 plus 57 gives me 164. Oh no, have I done something wrong? Well, hang on, before we get too alarmed, let's have a look at this little friend up here. We're taking away 7 students from the maths and 9 students from the English each time. In other words, I'm taking away 16 students each time because 7 plus 9 is 16. So let's see how much of a difference there is between the two. There is 16. I know I'm okay because the amount of kids that should be coming away would be 16. So I know that everything is okay. Of the students who attended extra class on week 3, how many are not expected to return for extra class on week 4? Well, that's how much we're subtracting by. It's simply going to be 16 students. Because we're minusing 7 from the top and from the maths one, and we're minusing 9 from the English one or from the bottom. So add those together and it's 16 students.